Hello students, today we will do some more problems on our limits, right? So these are right hand limit, left hand limit problems. If the x value moves towards right hand limit, moves towards left, it is called left hand limit. Already we discussed about this. If we say limit x tends to a plus, it is called a right hand limit. If limit x tends to a minus, it is called a left hand limit. If right hand limit is equal to left hand limit, then only that limit exists. Suppose for any function right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit, then we can say that that limit does not exist. Okay, so come on, now come to your first question. What is the first question? Show that limit x tends to 0 plus mod x by x is equal to 1 and limit x tends to 0 minus mod x by x is equal to minus 1. So if you observe, it is same function, right? It is right hand limit, it is a left hand limit. 0 plus means right hand limit, 0 minus means left hand limit. So we have to show that right hand limit value is equals to 1 and left hand limit value is equals to minus 1. So come on, first both are in terms of mod x. First we will define mod x. What is mod x? Mod x is equal to minus x if your x value is minus x if x value is less than 0, is equal to x if your x value is greater than 0. You know it very well. Mod x value is minus x if x value is less than 0 and is equal to x if x value is greater than 0. So first you take your limit x tends to 0 plus mod x by x. So 0 plus means, what is the meaning? So if x tends to 0 plus means x is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, what is the mod x value? Mod x is equal to x. So here we will write this mod x is x by x is equal to 1. Right, x cancel. So that means this is your which one? Right hand limit. Okay, so is equal to. Next left hand limit is asked, isn't it? So limit x tends to 0 minus mod x by x. So if x tends to 0 minus, right? So it is negative, right? X is less than 0. Then what is your mod x? Mod x is equal to minus x. So is equal to minus x by x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so your right hand limit not equal to left hand limit. Okay, sometimes they will ask question till that one only. Sometimes show that this limit does not exist. They can ask this limit does not exist. That means if right hand limit not equal to, right hand limit is 1, left hand limit is minus 1. So right hand limit not equal to left hand limit. Then what happens? This limit x tends to 0 mod x by x does not exist. Right hand limit exists separately, left hand limit exists, but limit x tends to 0 mod x by x, that function does not exist. Why? If the function should exist means it has to satisfy one condition, that is right hand limit must be equals to left hand limit. But here your right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. That's why this function does not exist. Okay, so this is your first question. Come to the second question. What is your second question? Show that limit x tends to 2 minus limit x tends to 2 minus modulus of x minus 2 by x minus 2 value as a minus 1. This is what we have to prove the problem. Prove that you will know whether you got correct answer or not. So, x tends to 2 minus implies x value is less than 2. So, bring the 2 this side. What happens? Then implies x minus 2 is less than 0. So, if that value is less than 0, its modulus is minus, isn't it? If x value is less than 0, any value is less than 0, modulus of that value is minus of that value. It is just like a formula. Instead of x, we can have anything. If any value is less than 0, modulus of that value is minus of that value. So, here your x minus 2 value is less than 0 means modulus of x minus 2 value is minus of x minus 2. Okay. So, x tends to 2 minus 2 minus means a small minute value less than of 2, right. So, that is why it is x less than 2. So, if x less than 2, bring 2 this side, x minus 2 is less than 0. Okay. So, therefore, then whenever any value is less than 0, its modulus value will be minus of that value. So, you take your value limit x tends to 2 minus modulus of x minus 2 by x minus 2 is equal to minus of x minus 2 by x minus 2. So, x minus 2 cancel, it is minus 1. So, hence proved, right. These are 2 marks questions, right. Show that, prove that problems. Actually, in the first question, we have to show that this one, right hand limit is equals to 1 and left hand limit is equals to minus 1. Sometimes they will ask the question, show that limit x tends to 0 mod x by x does not exist. Like that also, that question can be asked. First question can be asked in 2 ways. First one is that one. Show that the limit x tends to 0 plus mod x by x is equal to 1, that is equal to minus 1. Another form, they can ask limit x tends to 0 mod x by x does not exist. Show that this function does not exist. Like that also they can ask. So, when it does not exist, right, if left hand limit not equal to right hand limit, then that function does not exist. Okay. And this is your second question. Come to the third one, right. What is your third question? Show that limit x tends to 0 plus right hand limit, right, 2 mod x by x plus x plus 1 is equal to 3. This is also show that problem. So, x tends to 0 plus means if x tends to 0 plus means x is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, what will be your mod x value? Mod x value is positive, that is x. So, now you take your question limit x tends to 0 plus 2 mod x by x. Apply the limit separately for each and every term, right. So, is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus 2 mod x by x plus limit x tends to 0 plus x plus, for 1 no need to apply the limit. If variable x is there, then for that we will apply the limit, right. So, is equal to, this is limit x tends to 0 plus 2 mod x, we got it as x by x plus, now we have to substitute the limit here. 0 plus means it is equals to 0 only. Y means 0 plus very minute value 0.00001, that means 0.00000 something means 0 only. So if we want to substitute, we will substitute either it is 0 plus or 0 minus, we will take x value as 0 only. Why means 0 plus means 0 plus very minute value which can be negligible. Same thing, 0 minus means 0 minus very minute value which can be negligible. So if we want to substitute x tends to 0 plus means we have to substitute 0 only. Okay, 0 minus also 0 only we have to substitute. 0 plus 1. Here xx cancel. So is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. Okay, so this is your third question. Okay, now come to your fourth question. What is your fourth question? Check the function f of x 1 minus x if x less than or equal to 1, 1 plus x if x greater than 1 has a limit at 1. That means you have to check whether the function limit x tends to 1 of f of x is having the limit, that means it exists or not. If it exists, what is its value? Check whether this function is having limit at 1 or not. That means we have to take here x is less than 1 means we will take a right hand limit at 1, and here x greater than 1 means we have to take this less than 1 means left hand limit at 1 and greater than 1 means we will take right hand limit at 1. If both are equal, then that limit exists. If both are not equal, that limit does not exist. Observe carefully, in any problem it is given like this: less than of one value left hand limit, greater than of one value right hand limit. So we have to find left hand limit and right hand limit, and if both are same, their value is nothing but limit of that function. If both are not equal, then that limit does not exist. Okay, so come on, what is the given function? So given that, first of all, what is your given function? F of x is equal to, its value is 1 minus x if x is less than or equals to 1, right? Next, 1 plus x if x is greater than 1. We have to check whether this function is having limit at x is equal to 1. So how we will check it? You find out left hand limit at x is equal to 1 and right hand limit at x is equal to 1 for the given function. If both are same, then that value is nothing but limit of this function. If both are not equal, then that limit does not exist. Okay, that is the procedure. So come on, first you take left hand limit. So left hand limit is equal to limit x tends to 1 minus of f of x. Okay, so is equal to limit x tends to 1 minus, whenever x value is less than 1, what is your function? Your function is 1 minus x. Now you substitute your limit value. Already I said to you, while substituting 1 minus means 1 minus of very minute value which can be negligible. So we will consider that as 1 only. Either it is 1 minus or 1 plus x value, x tends to 1 minus or x tends to 1 plus. While substituting the x value, we will take 1 only. Why 1 only? Means here it is 1 minus very minute value which can be negligible. Same thing, 1 plus very minute value, will consider that as 1 only. So come on, here it is 1 minus, in x place we will take 1, that is 0. Okay, so next you take your right hand limit, right? So right hand limit is equal to, come on, limit x tends to 1 plus f of x. Okay, so 1 plus means x value is greater than 1. Whenever x value is greater than 1, your function is defined as 1 plus x. That is what given question. When x value is less than 1, function is defined as 1 minus x. When x value is greater than 1, the function is defined as 1 plus x, right. Here we have taken right hand limit, means it is 1 plus, right. 1 plus means its value, x value is greater than 1. If x value is greater than 1, in the question it is given that the function is defined as 1 plus x. So now we will take in function's place as, come on, instead of f of x, we will write 1 plus x. Okay, and already I said to you whether it is 1 plus or 1 minus, while substituting the value we will take 1 only. Why means this 1 plus means 1 plus of very small value, minute value, 0.0000 something, so which can be negligible, and its value is equals to 1 only. So in x place we have to substitute 1, right. So it is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So your left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Okay, your left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. Therefore, limit x tends to 1, f of x does not exist. Suppose if we get both values are equal, suppose left hand limit is equal to 0 and right hand limit is equal to 0, then I will write limit x tends to 1, f of x value is equal to 0. That limit exists at x is equal to 1, of that function value is equal to 0 we will write. Suppose if I get left hand limit is equal to 0, right hand limit is equal to 0, then I have to write limit x tends to 1, f of x value is equals to 0, right. But here we got different values, left hand limit not equal to right hand limit, then that limit does not exist. So condition for limit to exist is left hand limit must be equals to right hand limit. You will have some problems like this also. Check this function exists or not. See in the first question also, your right hand limit not equal to left hand limit. That's why I have taken as limit x tends to 0, mod x by x does not exist. This first question can be asked in two ways. One way is this one. Another way is show that limit x tends to 0, mod x by x does not exist. Like that also they can ask. Okay. So if they asked only up to here, here you can stop. You proved, isn't it? So your limit x tends to 0 plus mod x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0 minus mod x by x is equal to minus 1. You proved this problem, right? Suppose question is asked it does not exist, then you consider this as right hand limit and you consider this as left hand limit. Your right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. That's why this function does not exist. Okay. So same thing here also, check whether this function's limit is there at 1 or not. So here if you observe the question only, less than 1 is given, greater than 1 is given. So left hand limit is given, right hand limit is given. Whenever function is defined like this, at some x less than and at some x value greater than some value, right. So you consider one as a left hand limit, one as right hand limit. Find out the values. If both are equal, that value will be the limit of that function. If both are not equal, then we can say that function does not exist. Okay. So these are the some more problems from our limits. Some more problems left. Next class we will do some more problems like this only. Check the function whether it exists or not, or what is the limit of this function at x is equal to 1, at x is equal to like this. Here they can ask like this also, what is the limit of this function at x is equal to 1. Actually that function does not exist. Suppose here left hand limit is equal to 0 and right hand limit is equal to 0, then we can write limit x tends to 1 f of x is equal to 0, right. But both are not equal. That must be the compulsory condition. If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, that function exists. Otherwise that limit of that function does not exist. Okay. So observe the problems and practice these problems carefully. Okay. That's all for today. Have a nice day.